Hello everyone! The clip you're about to hear is from one of our exclusive Patreon episodes on a recent horror release, and just like all of our other episodes, it might include major spoilers for said horror release, so don't listen to it if you haven't already seen it. You've officially been warned. And if you'd like to hear the full episode, just head on over to patreon.com/horrorqueers and subscribe today. Without further ado, here is your exclusive Patreon clip. Would you recommend this movie?
Short answer is yes, because technically this film is almost flawless, but emotionally it's a bit of a miss for me. So I'm kind of half and half.
I'm a little surprised that I feel similarly to you. I am recommending this. Like, I don't think it's a bad movie in any shape, way, or form.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, I walked out feeling like I didn't feel a lot when I was watching this movie, and I feel like you're supposed to, although maybe we can debate that. Because I do feel like a big chunk of me is having a lot of Coppola's Dracula holdover.
Oh my god. Yeah, I could not divorce myself from this. Like, Brian ended up watching this with me, and I think 2 scenes in, he says, "Haven't we seen this?" And I turned to him and said, "You're thinking of the much more emotionally driven Coppola film, and I kind of wish we were watching that."
I know. And so that's why so I saw this at my screening, and I was like, yeah, it was good. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, I felt bad, like not like being like so gung ho about this movie, because I mean it's getting a pretty positive critical reception, and
it's getting a very positive critical reception. But I will say I'm curious to see what that turns into when audiences start to see this, because obviously, folks, we're recording this well before its Christmas release. Thank God we were able to factor it in so we can get a bit of a breather over the holiday. But I feel like this is going to be one that divides between critics and audiences. I think generally folks are going to go in and say it's pretty, but it's not the 5-star movie that the critics were gushing over.
The prettiness, yes, but it's interesting. I had some critics that were complaining about how difficult it was to see certain things in our screening, and because of the lighting. And I didn't fully disagree. Like, there were definitely some scenes and shots where I was like, oh yeah, that's a little bit. I thought it was intentionally like just kind of shadowed.
I think so, yeah.
But here's the thing, though. So I watched my at-home screener, my for your consideration screener on my Roku, and I could see way better on my TV than I could in the theater that I saw this movie in.
Okay, so yeah, you need a really good theater projector for this then.
Yeah, I've been hearing from people saying that like some of the bulbs in theater projectors are like not as bright as they should be. I don't know if that's because it wasn't a normal theater that I went to here to see this. And so I don't know, but nevertheless, so I did go back and do a lot of homework for this. Not necessarily like researching the film, but like I went back and I rewatched F.W. Murnau's original 1922 silent film that I haven't seen since college. I did watch Werner Herzog's 1979 remake that I had never seen before, and then I went back and I rewatched Eggers' 2024 remake, and I also nabbed the vinyl of Robin Carolyn's really somber and haunting score for this new version, and so I've been listening to that kind of all week while I work, and it's been really lovely. Really solid score. Recommend if you can nab it. But I did this just to see if something in this movie unlocked for me. You know, just going through kind of the whole of the timeline of Nosferatu, basically. And what I won't go as far to say is it completely swayed me to the like 5-star reviews of this film. I did find more to appreciate after doing all of this.